basically two reasons why you'd click on this video. You're either sending outreach and you're not getting any responses, or you're not sure how to send outreach and you're wasting time. The methods in this video will solve both of them. The key to outreach that I've noticed is the more effort you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. This means that basic low quality outreach is going to amount to absolutely nothing and you're going to get no response. A lot of people will try and generalize it, they'll use templates, they'll copy other people's outreach, but this will always perform badly and will next to never gain you a client. So the first method is personalized Instagram DMs. It's pretty simple, so here are the steps. Firstly, what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to build your Instagram, and then you're going to want to find clients that have their DMs open, and you're going to reach out to them. The steps are pretty simple, so I'm going to lay them out for you right now. Step one, you're going to want to open with a hook. Some sort of interesting sentence or interesting statement. What I'll normally do is I'll have a compliment or I'll have a question, and then this makes them want to respond. They'll normally respond to your question or they'll thank you for your compliment. And then what you're going to want to do is now it's time to segue. So once they've responded to your hook, right, answering your question, thanking you for your compliment, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to segue into your service. So for example, let's say you sell search engine optimization, right? You're talking to somebody, you're like, hey, I love your service, but I couldn't find your website on Google. They probably say something along the lines of like, oh, I'm sorry, here's the link, right? They'll send you the link over. Now it's time to segue, right? You say something along the lines of, well, I actually sell search engine optimization. I can get you raised higher on Google so that you'll appear more toward the top, right? Now, this doesn't mean lie to them. Make sure that if you're reaching out to them, that they are actually low on Google, because if they're the first result, you're going to come out looking like an idiot, and they probably already got somebody to do that exact job. Then depending on their response, you can lead it into a sale, or you can just tell them, have a nice day, and then you're on to the next. Pretty simple. Most of the time you'll get a response if you do it right. The next one's great, and it's my personal favorite. It's sending them a Loom video. Most people don't know what Loom is. It's a website or app that allows you to screen record. Let's say you're a copywriter, and you're reaching out to a business, and you want to help them improve this paragraph and the headline of their website. You're not just going to show up and insult them. You can send them this Loom video of you breaking down their website, explaining your ideas, the things that you'd like to change, and why they would help. Point them out politely, don't just insult them. That'll make them hate you. And then you send it over. The reason I like this one is because it's highly personalized. They know that you spent time making that video and sending it to them. This means it wasn't sent by some AI outreach service or mass-produced, copied and pasted. They know for a fact that you sat down for 5 to 10 minutes and just worked on that outreach and knew what you were talking about. I'd honestly probably recommend the Loom method, because what it does is it shows that you know what you're talking about. It explains why you want to make those changes, and it shows them that you actually care. You can get Instagram on any device you could possibly name, and you can get Loom on Apple. You could use it on web browser. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be using these methods. They helped me get my first client, and they've helped me get multiple since then. So go out there, like, follow, and conquer.